Hello YouTube, this is the Florida Rider, sitting here looking at the bay. I could sit on the dock of a bay, but I might have to sing, so I'm not going to. And as some may be able to tell, I am not on the Honda today. I am on my scooter. For those who are relatively new to my channel, yes, I do have a scooter as well as my Honda. It's a little 50cc Kimco Agility, and I love it. Had it for over 2 years now, and it served me quite well. I mainly use it as an urban runabout because I live downtown, and also for the beach because it's easier to park than the bike. Well, easier to park in the sense that the police are more forgiving for a scooter parking in a not exactly legal space than a motorcycle. And when I say a not exactly legal space, I mean something like a bike rack. Okay, well, I saw something in the news this morning. Really made me angry, I'll say. No, it's not easy to get me angry, but some things are just so idiotic that I really do get angry about them. Some may remember the good old days of flying in the USA, whereas you pay for a ticket, they check your bag, you get a meal, etc. Now in the last 10 or 15 years, the US airline industry had decided that they're going to nickel and dime everybody for everything, and so they cut out meals with the weak excuse that it saved a lot of money, because it doesn't. They also started charging for bags, and they started putting a fuel surcharge on there, and some even charge for checked bags, which is quite frankly preposterous. Well, today I saw on the news that one airline wants to offer first-class flyers a perk. Now get this, the perk is going to be hot food. So, a meal. I'm sorry, but that had me up in arms. How dare they take away a meal and then offer it 10 years later as an enticement to book their flight? Trust me, when I first read this, I couldn't believe what I was reading. And the airline starts with a U and ends with a United. So basically what they've done is taken away something that had always been there, hope people would forget about it, and then reintroduced it as a, hey, look what you'd get if you book on our airline. Oh boy, food. You no longer have to go to McDonald's. You no longer have to bring your own food. We'll give you a nice hot meal if you book a first-class ticket. Oh, I can't begin to tell you the thoughts that were going through my head. Something along the lines of, are you serious? I didn't just actually read that, did I? But yes, I did actually read that. And I'm still mad about it. Because you know that once one airline does it, all the other airlines will do it too. Gosh, I don't even know if I can continue this vlog. I'm so open arms about it. But I'm sure you know what I mean. And I also want you to know that airlines for other countries don't do that. They don't make you pay for your meals. I remember being on a flight to Singapore once from Frankfurt, and an American woman said to me, we have to pay for the food, don't we? And I said to her, no, that's just on American-based airlines. The rest of the world still gives you food. And she was glad to hear that. I don't want to be ripped off and deprived of something that's normal service in the rest of the world and used to be in the USA. You know, flying is a rip-off these days unless you get a super good deal, which usually is Southwest Airlines. And while looking at the rankings of the best airlines in the USA recently, I saw that Southwest was way down at like number 8 or so. So that means that their service is tanking too. There should be a big difference between a Greyhound bus and an airline. And there really isn't. And so my protest is that I do not fly in the USA anymore. And luckily I don't have to fly. In the 3 years I've been back here, I've flown twice. Once was for work. I had to fly to Austin. And once was on vacation to Florida before I moved here. I visited a lot of the USA already. And I live closest to the part of the USA I haven't really visited, the South. So what I've managed to do was get rid of any reason for me to fly these days. I mean, I don't need to fly on vacation. I live where people vacation. And I'm probably about 4 hours south of Georgia, if I ever decide to explore the South. So until the airlines get their act together, or if there's some kind of emergency, of course, then I will not be flying. We are just about at my spot at the beach again, so I'll say this is the Florida Rider signing off. Goodbye.